Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, everyone that came in and said hello is still here. Good evening, everyone. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn the volume down. Get my notifications shut off here. There we go. There. That should be better. Yeah, I know it looks a little different. My tripod's still in the car, and I didn't feel like going out to get it. So I'm using the camera on my laptop instead of my other camera. But I think this is looking halfway decent. And I'm looking on my phone, it doesn't look too bad. Well, hello, Gandalf. Hello, Emily. Hello, Des. And thank you for sending everyone here, Des. Hello, Gary. Hello, P. Digits. Hello, DJ. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Tim. Hello, Reverend Joe. Hello, Demoose. Hello, Anne. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Chef. Oh, not a problem, Chef. Thank you for coming my live. Hello, Monkey Mafia. Hi, Superman. Yeah, I think Superman likes the attention. Oh, come on, buddy. There you go. Hello, DJ Turneroo. Hello, Shadow Scout. Hello, Ace. Thank you, Ace. Yeah, I got woke up Friday night, so I didn't and couldn't get back to sleep. So I left here with only about 2 hours sleep. So I tried catching up on my sleep. Plus, that drive was exhausting. I still haven't fully recovered from it. Pretty much recovered, but the exhaustion is still lingering some. Hello, Shawnee. Hope I haven't missed anyone here. Yeah, back in my comfy chair. That's right. Yep, this kitty is Superman. Yeah, I've got 11 cats, Monkey Mafia. Love every one of them. Hello, Lori. Oh, I know my son's not watching my live. I knew he didn't watch my lives anyways, because he just sent me a message. I was talking to him earlier this evening. Yep, I sure was, Shawnee. Sorry to hear that, Monkey Mafia. Yeah, a lot of chat here tonight, isn't there, Lori? 34 people. Well, StreamYard saying 34. YouTube saying 10. But I know that's not accurate because there's more than 10 people chatting. Yep, Emily. He might make an appearance tonight. He's up on my bed in a box. Hello, Jonesy. Oh, he's doing pretty good, Emily. So actually, Des, I have my laptop sitting on a box. And, well, here comes the culprit now. And Domino was on the box. Can we down over there? Okay. You heard a wolf, Shawnee? I didn't even hear it. Hello, Larry. You know, I think I've seen you in here before, Larry. Or I've seen you on someone else's live. Yep, there was at one time, Gary. Hello, Kevin. Y'all have to check Larry's lives out. Yeah, I don't really know you, Larry, but you look familiar. I've seen you somewheres. I guess I'm at bomb chat now. Also, probably everyone wants to know about the meetup. Well, like I said, I'm still in recovery mode, so I didn't get my video out yet. I didn't get a lot of filming done. I did get some filming done. I'm going to put that into a video and show the stuff that I got there. I got several door prizes. See, I think first door prize I got was a set of kitchen towels. I think there was 4 of them. Then I got one of Jerry Butler's pens, one of the handmade pens that he makes. And then of course, at the very end, as a lot of you know, because people have been talking about it, I won one of the computers that Ralph from Web's Web donated. I was thinking there's another door prize I won too. Well, I've got all that stuff together, so that would be in the video. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to use the computer yet. I need to get a keyboard and a mouse. And I don't currently have a TV up in here. I've got a TV and I have a bracket. I just don't have the TV up. But I'm going to have to get the TV put up, and I'll use that for a monitor. So hopefully I can get that going here before too long. It's an older computer, but it's all in good shape. Ralph is real good with computer stuff. So he made sure everything's operational, and he doesn't have junk. It's a good computer to start with. So that'll be good because I've been wanting to get a desktop. I'm trying to get back to here where I was in chat. It went to the bottom on me. No, I didn't make the video yet, Shawnee, but I'm gonna make it. I just been trying to recover from the weekend. It was a little over 800 miles round trip, and I have not driven that far in a long, long time. I used to drive 400 or 500 miles every day, but that was many years ago. That would probably 8, 9, 10 years ago. Hello, Love Nuggets. I was just kidding when I said I wanted to enter the napkin contest, Gary. I really didn't expect to accidentally enter it. Yep, that's right, Des. The swag bag also. But I'm even going to try to remember everything that was in that. That's definitely going to wait for the video. It is good to see everyone, Joanne. Okay, DJ. I actually haven't watched many videos at all the past couple weeks. I've caught a few lives, but between trying to get some stuff done before I went to the meetup and then recovering after going to the meetup. But I did watch one of your videos the other day. What one was it? Yogi Bear. I did watch that one. Well, thank you, Anne. Yes, the moose. Actually, just did leave a computer stand behind for me. So when I get moved in the big house, I'll have that. There's no way I'm moving that over here because it's a good sized one and it's heavy. So I'll have to wait until I get over there. But I think I can come up with something to put it on for now. Hello, Wanda. Yep. Partway down there. I would probably 2 or 3 hours from getting there. I was really getting tired, so I stopped and bought a Monster. I don't drink those too often. I only drink a Monster unless basically the only time I drink is if I'm driving. Any other time, if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. But when I'm driving, if I get really tired, I'll have a Monster, and that will wake me up for a while. Yeah, it looks like 39 in here now. This is one of my highest numbers that I've had on a live. I've had a couple higher than this, but this is pretty good. So I appreciate that, everyone. Yeah, I really get car sickness. The only time I do is if I'm riding with someone and I'm trying to read. With bouncing around like that, I can't read. Yes, I had a great time hanging with you also, Des. It worked out perfect Sunday morning. Because like I was saying, I didn't know anyone's room number, so I couldn't call anyone. And I think right after I get down there for breakfast, I got up, got my food, and as I was coming back to sit down, here comes Jason. And then I think you were next. Yep, you were next. And then I went to the bathroom, came back, and Big Matt was in my seat, but he moved. So that worked out perfect. And then I think checkout time was 10, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we sat there talking for so long. It was after 10 before I checked out. Well, I've only got one managing mob. They're the ones that can really do stuff on the channel. And everyone else in here is people that I know, have seen other places. So I feel safe. Hello, Haig. Yeah, I'll probably stop here for a minute and grab Felix. Is that okay, Domino? Domino's not up there with him right now, so maybe I should grab him when she's not looking. His babysitter's up there with him. Dino's hanging out with him. Hello, Ed. Hello, Sue. Well, if I had to take a nap, I would have, Shawnee. Yeah, I just shut my air conditioner off maybe an hour ago. Why get out, Wanda? It was wonderful to meet you in person too, Des. Yes, Shawnee. The next meetup is next weekend. That's Lake Tenkeller. And then Mid America is, I believe it's the third weekend in May. No, we don't need to be at 29, Gary. Yeah, it was great meeting everyone there. There was a few that I'd met before that it was good to see again. Like the Paffords, Jesse and Lisa. See, who else? Jerry. That's the only one I can think of that I've met before. But it's always good to see them. Yep, I try not to do that anymore, Des. Because you're right. It isn't any joke. Oh, reading and driving at the same time, that is really tricky. Not saying I've never done it. When I was in college, I did. You don't try to work full time and go to college. It doesn't work out well. A lot of times I ended up doing the reading I was supposed to do in the car when I was driving to class in the morning. I don't know how I ever did it. I had trouble just glancing at the dash or the radio or heat controls or anything like that now. Hey, take it easy, guys. Well, thanks, Wanda. Okay, Demoose. We never know what belt loop's counting, Shawnee. What do you mean, Lori? Wanda doesn't sleep. She'll be doing a live until 1 o'clock in the morning when she gotta be up at 4. Hello, Jamie. Yeah, I wish I had more time to talk to you, Jamie. I'm gonna have to send you an email because I want to talk about some merchandise. Oh, the chickens are all doing good, Love Nuggets. I've got them free ranging now, and they're loving it. Last night, I heard coyotes out there just before dark. Well, it's starting to get dark. It's pretty dark, but it wasn't completely dark. I heard coyotes. Chickens all gone to bed. So, and they were all up in the run, either in the coop or in trees or somewhere in the run. So I closed the gate. Not that a coyote couldn't get in there, but just so they couldn't just walk right in. And chickens were all fine this morning. But there was 10 chickens and 3 guineas that couldn't figure out how to fly over the fence this morning. When I went up to open the gate, they were right there at the gate waiting for me to open it. As soon as I opened it, they were out. But you would think all the rest of them got out. You would think they could figure out they could just fly over, but nope. Welcome back, Superman. Yeah, that's right, Wanda. You rarely miss my live. That's right, Gary. I did get a nap. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Well, there was some classes at the meetup. Gary's wife, Tammy, did a class on worms, which I was really interested in, but ended up sleeping through it. And then Jason, Pest Hunter Outdoors, he did a class on pest control. And I was in and out of consciousness during that. I didn't even get up to walk over the other side of the pavilion. And then Ralph from Web to Web did a class on some computer stuff, editing, stuff like that. And then there was the food. That was about it. There was a DJ there. That was about it on Saturday. I know there's some stuff going on Friday that I wasn't there for. Yeah, it does take me a while to get through chat because I try to read all the comments. Oh, there's never time enough, Gary. Yeah, I was sorry I missed Bruce. You know, Gary, I was thinking sometime you and Bruce should meet me halfway somewheres. I think it's 6 hours from my house to your house. So maybe somewhere in the middle, 3 hours for each of us. We should meet and have lunch, and then I get a chance to meet Bruce. Hello, Eddie. Yeah, that's right, Shawnee. I'm a party animal. Hello, Rebecca. Yep. Met you at 10 Killer 2 years ago. Well, Gary, you're not going to be happy, but I'm going to be honest with you. I met Eddie first. Well, what I was in the process of doing, but I started too late on going to college. I was going to our local community college to get an associate's degree, and then I was going to transfer to SUNY Oswego and get a teaching degree. But it was just too much. Yep, that's right, Eddie. and you were mad. You yelled at everyone that was there, yelled at me because no one told you I was there. I was there well over an hour. Eddie didn't know I was there because he said he would have came right down there if he knew I was there. No one told him. And I didn't send him a text message. Oh, yep, John. I met him for the first time. Pancuco. Hello, Sherry. Eddie, I don't know about you. I don't know if you mentioned it, but you also grabbed Pancuco's leg and told him he had sexy legs, too. The guineas are doing good, Joanne. They're all over the place. So I hope they're getting the ticks. I think it was yesterday. They were down over the bank, down towards the creek. I don't know how far they went, but I could hear them. But they're far enough down the bank so I couldn't see them. Hello, Tony. Well, that's good, Eddie. I'm glad you're okay with me taking naps. Yeah, I would have loved to spend more time there. But because of the animals, just couldn't do it. But if I could have gotten there, got rested up a little bit. That's right, Ann. Chickens have a tiny bird brain. Someone videoed Tammy's class. I know that, Shawnee. But I can't remember who it was. I already told her what the price is, Eddie. You weren't here. Or he'd Wanda asking what the price is. So maybe these comments were left before I said anything about that. Well, Eddie, if you can make it up this way, I'd love to have lunch with you. Hello, Jonesy. Yes, I did try the Vegemite. Yeah, I left a comment. Guess whose live it was that we were talking with each other in. But yeah, I tried the Vegemite. Not bad. I thought it was a little bit salty, but really had a good flavor to it. Oh, that's good, the Moose. Always good to retire and have a little more time to travel. Hello, JB. Yes, I'll be attending both Tin Killer and Mid America. It'll be Saturday only on both of them, but I will be there for both of them. And also, the weather looks terrible. I know for Lake Tin Killer last year, I was keeping an eye on the weather, but it held off till night. Because two things, I don't want to be out in a storm, and I don't want to be away from home during the storm. Yeah, it would be nice, Wanda. I hope you can make it down here. Yeah, Eddie, you yelled at all of us because no one told you. Hello, Ark Wild Man. Well, Eddie, I hope someone can take it over. But the only thing is, I would like to see it out in the country, away from the city. Yeah, that was the only problem I had with it is I'm not a city person, so I didn't really like that. But once I got there, it was fine until it was time to go from there to the motel. And then when I left Sunday morning, I didn't think I was ever going to get out of the traffic. Well, it'd be nice if the big Matt does that. Yep, Ace. I'm chilled tonight, just sitting here, my feet up. Yep, you'll be closer to me then, Tony. You'll be within an hour of me. Oh, that's nice, Eddie. It feels good to get those stitches out. Yeah, I didn't have time to video anything either because I was sleeping most of the time. I've got to start using my GoPro because I actually have a chest mount for that. So I can just put that on there and just start videoing as I'm walking around. Or hobbling around, I should say. Hello, Kimberly. The animals are doing good. Not tonight, Gary. Oh, thank you, Jonesy. Tasmania is a beautiful place. Yeah, Eddie, you did. You had almost a quarter-inch of Vegemite on that. Well, I'll tell you, JB, there's some days a lift recliner would come in handy. I pulled a muscle on my side. I think it was 2.5 weeks ago. I'll tell you, it was a little hard to get out of this recliner after that for a few days. I didn't think it was too bad, Gary. It's not the best thing in the world, but I definitely would eat it again. Hello, Tracy. I will sometime, Gary. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Yeah, I think that's going to work out good for my GoPro, Emily. I have GoPro, I think it's Hero 9. I know it's 9. I think it's called Hero 9. And I've heard horror stories about the batteries in the GoPros. So I've got, I think it's 3 extra batteries for it. Yeah, I'm reading through comments here. I'm trying to go through them quick. I think I'm at the bottom. Oh, I hope so, Wanda. Especially now that I have that desktop computer, I should be able to use that and start editing videos on my computer. Oh, I did? I don't know what I missed, JB. Ace is saying I missed your comment. Yep, I won a desktop computer at the meetup, Wanda. I just need to get it hooked up to a TV, which I've got a TV. I just need to get that mounted. I've got the mount for it. Hook the computer up to that so I have a monitor. Then I gotta get a keyboard and a mouse. Okay, I'm gonna grab Felix now. So, it'll be just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Superman, I gotta get up, buddy. I'll be right back. Hey, Fluffy. Superman, go over there. Dino. Come here, Felix. I'm sorry, buddy. Come on over, Domino. Domino, you can come over with them. Okay? Here's Felix. And here's Domino. She's not sure why I just woke him up and grabbed him. Little cutie. Look out. Okay, I'm going to put him back over here now. Because both him and Domino are getting upset. Sorry about that. Move the box when I say I'm back up there. But he's going to eat now, so they're both happy. Dino's up there licking them. Yeah, Superman was laying right here next to me, Emily. I had to make him get up and move. Yes, it was DJ Turnroo. It was a fine thing. Yeah, I'll be able to get you the details later on, Wanda. Okay, you have a good night, Gary. You're welcome, Emily. Yep, little cries. Yeah, he is cute, Des. Definitely. Yeah, he is, Lori. Very cute. Very sweet, Joanne. Yes, I love old Markins too, Tony. Yeah, Domino was kind of confused. She didn't know exactly what was going on. But Felix loves me. When I lay down in bed, he comes right up to me. He'll lick my hand sometimes. Yeah, I answered that, Ace. I was saying there's times that lift chair would come in handy. Superman's really not paying Felix too much attention. The main ones that paying him attention is obviously Domino, then Daisy. Daisy's his grandmother. Dino and Fluffy. They're the main ones. And Sanford's daddy, I know that because he's the only one that can be. He gets up there and looks at him every now and then, but he doesn't stay up there with him. Yes, Domino definitely loves him. She's a very good mother. Okay, Shadow Scout. You have a good day. Oh, yeah, it's hard to catch everything, Ace. I do too, Joanne. I love my kitties. Was there a bunch of cats there, Jonesy? Okay, I guess I'm at the bottom of the chat again. Anyone know who this is? I know there's several of you that know who this is. Nope, not Batman. Yep, Lori, it's Superman. But Batman does look a lot like him. Yep. I knew you'd know, Joanne. But Ace, he does look a lot like Batman. Batman's actually his father. And the vet asked me when I had Batman there the last time if Batman and Superman are brothers. She asked me if they're brothers, and then Then I told her no. And she asked, are they related? Because she thought that they looked a lot alike. Okay, you have a good night, Wanda. Thanks for being here. Ugh. I don't know if any of you can hear him purring or not, but he's purring like crazy. I need to get microphone that I clipped in my shirt. Then you'd be able to hear him. We get there in your ear. There you go, buddy. I'll tell you what, Joanne. Next time I have a party, come to the party. Now I'll let you pet the kitties. Those dogs were upset over something. I think all three of them are barking. Superman, what you doing? Well, I don't hear any commotion from the chickens or the guineas. If there's something going after them, the guineas would be sounding off, the rooster would be crowing, and I don't hear anything. And they stop pretty quick. So my guess would be something walked by the fence out here and then disappeared. Could have been a dog going down the road. Because I've seen that before. Hi, Domino. How you doing? You're done feeding Felix? You good girl. You are. You go back home and see Felix? He's looking for you. Yeah, Felix over in the bed looking right at Domino. Go over in the blanket and lay down, Felix, okay? I don't know if he knows his name or if he just recognizes my voice. But the other day he was laying there and I called him. And Hey, careful, guys. And he raised his head up and looked right at me. Okay, Joanne. Well, at night, I sleep with Felix. Domino does. And then sometimes Dino will be up there. Yep. Now Domino came over here. Dino just went up there. And he's licking him now. Be careful, Dino. Don't be too rough. Yeah, Dino was a little bit rough. Domino went right up there. Got right in between Domino and Felix. He's the fattest kitten I've ever seen. Had to take him to the vet when he was less than 2 weeks old. 13 days. It was the day before he turned 2 weeks old. He had an eye infection. And vet looked him all over, gave him an antibiotic shot, gave him a wormer, put some drops in his eyes, and he came home with drops that I had to put 1 drop in each eye for the next 5 days. He did not like that. But she said, other than the eye infection, he's a very healthy kitten. His eye cleared right up within a couple days. It was looking better the next day. And I think by the second day, it was all cleared up. I've never seen the eye infection clear up as fast as that did. But she said it's a good thing I got him there when I did. Because she said with a kitten that young, eye infections can go bad real quick. Because she said at that point, it was easy to treat. And she said, you let that go too long, it's very difficult to treat, and there's a good chance he would have lost his eyesight in that eye. But she said he'd make a full recovery because I got him there quick. Because actually, his eyes opened on the Saturday before. So when he was 8 days old, his eyes opened. The next day, when he was 9 days old, he had one eye that was all crusted over. Then I had someone in there on Tuesday, and I asked her about his eye, if I should take him in. And she asked how long been like that. I told her that it was Sunday night, and it was Tuesday when I was there. And she said, yeah, we should see him before the end of the week. So I got an appointment for Thursday. And she said it was a pretty bad infection getting started. But I caught it early enough, so it'd be easy to take care of. See if I missed anything here. Yeah, Domino's always been very friendly, Joanne. Yeah, it does look like he knows his name, Emily. Yeah, Felix isn't alone too often. Oh yeah, Joanne, I'm sure he does know my voice. Yes, he is fat, Emily. Well, I think the reason that he's so fat is because he's the only one, so he gets all the milk he wants. There's no competing for milk at all. And he only uses the two rear teats, and the rest of them dried up. I asked the vet about that, and she said, yeah, that's what happens. When you just have one kitten, they have one or two favorite teats, they'll keep producing milk, and the rest of them will dry up. Yeah, I think it was actually the antibiotic shot that helped him more, Emily. Yep. Yep, they all love Felix, Joanne. Domino, pull him back away from the egg. I'm afraid he's going to fall. You or Dino, one of you. Get him away from the egg. He's going to fall. Pull him up. Well, I'm going to put him back up. He's right on the very egg. He's trying to get back up. But he made it, but I want to put him over on the other side of the bed. Domino, I'm going to move him over there, okay? I don't like him being so close to the edge, okay? Come here, Felix. I'm going to put you back over here, okay? There you go. Good boy. No, stay over there, Felix. Domino, go over there with Felix, okay? Well, I put him on the heating pad that I got for him. It's one of those pads that reflects the cat's body heat back up to him. Yeah, I saw that, Tony. I saw the short, and it said that she can see out that eye. That's good. Oh, he is, Emily. He's a fat little thing. Yeah, I didn't want him falling off. He actually did fall off the edge of the bed, but he was able to grab hold of the mattress and pull himself back up. Well, I'm at the bottom of the chat again. StreamYard showing 33 people. YouTube showing 37. Oh, yeah, Emily. He's got nails. That's for sure. He's right up on my pillow now. Probably waiting for me to go to bed. Because as soon as I lay down, he comes right over to me. Yep. He was able to catch himself. Hey, Superman. How you doing, buddy? I still gotta get that video done showing each one of the cats and why I named them what I did. She might be Lori. When he was hanging on the edge of the mattress, also Daisy went over. Daisy's the grandma. She was with him constantly first few days. All she was letting Domino do was feed him. She was licking him, and she was laying with him. I saw her one time actually. He was laying next to Domino sleeping, and Daisy actually pulled him away from Domino and put him up next to her. And Daisy wanted him under the bed. Well, Domino did grab him and bring him back up on the bed. And then Daisy grabbed him again, put him under the bed. And that time she left him under the bed until I was able to get someone to help me get him out. But actually, Domino prefers him being on my bed. Okay, you have a good night, Des. And thanks again for sending everyone here. Ace has been a member for 15 months. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's one of my long-term members. Now there goes dogs again. Well, is there any questions for me? Anything I didn't cover? Have a good night, Haig. Because like I was saying, I'm still in recovery mode. I'm still tired. A lot better than I was Monday. Because when I got home Sunday night, I was watching Wanda's live and Ark Wildman's live. I had both going. And I fell asleep. Wanda wanted me to come up on panel. And I told her, couldn't do it. And I might fall asleep before her live was over. Well, I didn't make it more than half hour, maybe 45 minutes. I don't even think it was 45 minutes. I think it was closer to half hour. I was out. I am tired, Lori. No, I didn't talk about the worm class, Emily, because I ended up missing it. I fell asleep during it. Which I really felt bad falling asleep in it because I'm sure Tammy noticed I was sleeping during her class. But I do have a friend that raises worms, so I can talk to her about some of that. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, Joanne. I think it's just about time to call it a night. No one seems to have any questions for me. I've got somewhere between 27 and 31 people in here. So I hate to end with this many people in here, but I think I'm going to have to. Your numbers are bouncing around terrible tonight, Emily. It's showing different on StreamYard and YouTube. Anyone want to take a guess on who this is? He just looked into the camera there, so maybe you saw him. Nope, not Superman. Yep, I'm showing 30 on StreamYard, and on YouTube it's saying 37. You got it, Lori. Emily, yep. That's Batman. Okay. Well, thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. If any of you didn't see it, I put a video out. I think it was Monday. Because I was real late on getting that out. It should have been out a week and a half ago. But I put a video out on Felix. And I got to work on my meetup video. I might be able to get that done tomorrow, but probably more likely that'll be Friday. But I do want to get that out soon. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. I have another live Sunday at 5:30 Central. Have a good night.